Shalom, Barak to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash. All praises and glories definitely do, especially in the times we're living in. Much respect to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work. I say Shalom. All right, I'll title this lesson, Feed My Sheep. And we'll start here at St. John's 21, verse 15 down through 17. All right. So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? And he said unto him, Yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. All right, who are the lambs? The nation of Israel. All right, that's the sheep, that's the lambs, the nation of Israel. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to make up 12 tribes of Israel. You're the descendants of Jacob. That's who he's talking to. All right? All right? That's what he means by his lambs and his sheep. All right. Verse 16. And he said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. All right? That's the second time, right? Verse 17. And he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? And Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. And Yahushua said unto him, Feed my sheep. People got that? For a third time. All right? All right. Let's start hitting the precept, shall we? All right, let's go to Ezekiel. This is one of Tahar's favorite scriptures. All right? He goes through it a lot, but you know what? We all do, and, because, it simplifies things. It's very simple. All right? Ezekiel 3, 4. All right. Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, right? Eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go and speak unto the house of Israel. See that? You understand? And the roll is what? The roll of these scriptures. All right? There's truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of these scriptures. All right? To go bring it on to the house of Israel. All right? So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat the roll. All right? And again, this is not, partial of the roll, half of the roll. You got to eat all the roll, right? Because you have to get the understanding. And in order to have that, it's not about just reading the sweet things, okay? It's about getting the bitter as well. You understand? This book is many things, spiritual, prophetic, historic, all right? It's a book of kings, all right? It's a book of rulership. It's preparing you for the kingdom, okay? So this book is many, many things. You understand that? All right? And she has no mate, all right? Like when we read over there in Isaiah 34 and 16. Matter of fact, I'll go over there, all right? Give me a minute. Let me finish this here first, all right? And I'll take us over there before we start hitting the other precepts. All right, but so I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll, right, these scriptures. And he said unto me, Son of man, Cause thy belly to eat and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Again, talking about these scriptures. All right. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Okay. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel and speak with my words unto them. See that? See? His words. You understand that? Okay? His words. Whose words? Again, law, statutes, and commandments. They were given unto Moses to give unto the nation of Israel. They're not Moses' words. They're not his commandments. And they come from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Right? The Heavenly Father's words. All right? Okay? It proves that. St. John's. All right? Let's go to St. John's again. What is that? 7:16. And Yahushua answered them and said, My doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. You see that? And who sent Yahushua? The Mashiach, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, right? You understand? And again, this book doesn't come from man, right? All right? There's some people out here would like you to believe, or that are unlearned, okay? This book comes from the heavens, all right? See, but wisdom in the scriptures is referred to as a she or her, a woman, okay? Throughout the scriptures. This wisdom, but the wisdom that is from above, you see that? The wisdom, right? This truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of these scriptures, that is from above. All right? What is above you? The heavens. There you go. You have your answer. It's first pure. You see that? This word is pure. And it's pure, in other words, before Esau, gets to perverse and corrupt your minds. You understand that? That's true, there's no letter J in the Hebrew alphabet. So, look, we know about all that, okay? Revelation is the 22nd chapter, right? The last book of the scriptures, all right? Verse 18 and 19, tells you anybody, who takes away from this book or adds onto it shall receive the plagues of the book. So Esau's already a done deal. He was a done deal before he was born because his destiny, was already written out, was already prophesied, just as it was, for us, the Israelites. You understand that? So, that's not a big deal. Okay, we understand, the Bible destruction group, again, was a group of men that were, again, a frontal group, just like your government all front and all your world leaders, they're all puppet world leaders, for the bankers, okay? Your Rothschilds, your Oppenheimers, Rockefellers, etc. So, and they were a frontal group to remove the Apocrypha out of the Old Testament, okay, out of the King James, which was in the King James Bible for like 300 years before they removed it. And I think that happened in 1855, 1885. You understand? Okay? All right, so they're going to pay for all of that. All right? The point is in understanding, getting to the truth of things. You understand? Because it's the truth that overcomes all of it. All right? It's just truth. All right? This is what breaks the chains, people. All right? Those chains that enslave you. Okay? And I'm talking about those mental and spiritual chains that are upon you. Okay? So again, that's Esau keeping his foot on your neck, regardless that you're not in physical chains. You understand that? And again, he does that through the system that he created. Whether through the media, television, movies, the churches, education is really indoctrination. It's all meant to keep you in darkness, to keep you from coming into the light, to keep you from coming into the truth, which frees you. You understand that? All right? And the only ones that there's a mass awakening happening, the only ones that are going to get it, right, to get this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, are those that were chosen before the foundation of the world, before the world began. Certain spirits that were created were sanctified, okay? They were blessed, made holy and separate from the rest of mankind. They were chosen by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, all right? That, in other words, there would be a time where, again, maybe this stuff would lie dormant within you, but as it says, you once knew this. You would come back into remembrance. You understand? Okay? People understand all that? All right? Again, this stuff gets deep. All right? It gets heavy, but this is all in here. You understand that? It's all in here. It's all fully explained. Okay? All right? Just like when they talk about regeneration, which gets into reincarnation, meaning back in the flesh. All right? That's biblical, people. It's biblical. All right? And Yahweh Shai, remember, he is the Alpha and the Omega. He is the beginning and the end. You understand? He's been on the earth many times. Okay? I believe he was, the second Adam. He was King Melchizedek. All right? Came on to Abraham. All right? He was Isaac, the father of Jacob and Esau. He was King Solomon. Okay? This is all besides him being who he is, Yahweh Shai, the Mashiach. And he came back, obviously, as himself. And when, he shed his blood and died on the cross for us, made himself the ultimate sacrifice. He didn't just die for our sins, died for his own sins as, in his previous life when he was Solomon. You understand that? Okay? And this stuff is all explained in the scriptures, and it also tell you, that's for those who can receive it. That, like when Yahweh Shai tells him that, John the Baptist was actually Elijah. Come back in the reincarnation of John the Baptist. But that's for those who can receive it. You understand? Okay? So again, this is not for everyone to come into this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. Okay? That's simple, people. All right? All right. I said I was going to take you to, before I take you to a precept, was what? Isaiah 34 and 16. Okay. All right, what does it say here? Seek ye out the book of the Lord Yahweh, right? These scriptures, all right? There's truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And read. Not one of these shall fail, not one of what? These prophecies shall fail. And, the Book of the Dead or any other philosophical book out there does not contain the prophecies, all right? So don't even come with that, all right? Don't even come with it, all right? So none shall want to mate. That's because there ain't no other book that matches up to these scriptures. You understand? This is the greatest book ever written. This is the greatest story ever told. There's no doubt about that. And again, we read James 3:17. This book is not of this realm. It's not of this world. This book comes from the heavens. You understand? To give unto who? Given unto the angels, to give unto the prophets. You understand? To give unto the nation of Israel. All right? And particularly who? His elect. All right? All right. Okay, we'll be right back with part 2. All right, shalom.